L'accent grave, the grave accent. The grave accent can be found over 3 vowels. It can be found over A, over E, and over U. When placed over A or U, the accent doesn't alter the pronunciation. The only reason it's there is to help differentiate between homonyms, that is, words that have the same pronunciation. For example, the French word où has an accent over the U when it means where, but doesn't have an accent when it means or, yet both are pronounced exactly the same. On the other hand, when the grave accent is placed over the letter E, it does alter the pronunciation. E with a grave accent is pronounced like the E in the English words egg or bed, or like the AI in the English word said. E, e, e. The E with a grave accent is an open vowel, so your mouth needs to be more open than when you pronounce the E with an acute accent. Your tongue should also be flatter so that your throat is also more open. I'm now going to say a few words either containing the E with a grave accent or both the E with an acute accent and the E with a grave accent. Please listen carefully. Écoutez bien. Père, mère, très, célèbre, élève, sévère. So now it's time for you to practice. Please repeat after me. Répétez après moi. Père, mère, très, célèbre, élève, sévère. Let's do that again. Père, mère, très, célèbre, élève, sévère. Okay, so now you've learned the difference between I and E, that is between the acute accent and the grave accent. I'd like you to get a pen and paper if possible, so that we can practice a little bit more. I'm going to say a few words that contain either an E with an acute accent, an E with a grave accent, or both, and I'd like you to try and write them down. But don't worry if you don't get the whole word right. What we're really focusing on here is the E with an acute accent and the E with a grave accent. Are you ready? Êtes-vous prêts? Amitié, amitié, amitié. Légère, légère, légère. Musée, musée, musée. Ténèbres, ténèbres, ténèbres. Mystère, mystère, mystère. Now let's see if you got the accents right. Amitié, ténèbres, musée, légère, mystère. So this is it for the grave accent. In the next lesson, you're going to learn all about the tremor, that is the two little dots you see over some vowels. So see you then.